It is episode 93.
Episode 93.
And we're back at it again. We're creeping slowly towards that episode 100.
100. Milestone 100.
Yeah, it's a good one. And today we talked all about jokes.
Jokes and comedy.
Because it's International Joke Day, is it? On Wednesday?
Yes,
it is.
today.
Today, sorry.
On release
yes.
day. On
Yes,
release
Wednesday.
day.
So, yeah, we got down and deep about jokes, the history of jokes, some funny jokes.
Yeah, comedians, TV shows, movies we like.
Dad jokes.
Funny one-liners.
Did you say bad jokes or dad jokes?
Both the same.
Pretty much the same, yeah. All right, so let's name it, will we?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I am going to go for... I don't get it. That's
don't get it.
That's my suggestion. I don't get it. Because there were so many jokes that I just don't get.
Turn this shit up to 11.
Oh, I like that. Based on...
One of the movies
The
that
movies.
is in the top 10 greatest comedies of all time.
I like that. There's a swear in the title, though.
Yeah, but just put an owl asterisk there. It'll be grand.
Don't know how that'll work. Okay, anyway, go on. John Boy.
Bad dad jokes.
I like it, yeah. Standard. No real... What about blurry face, no?
Blurred face.
Blur face.
Nothing's as controversial as last time, actually, yeah.
What about resting blur face?
Resting blur face.
Resting blur face, I like it.
Instead of resting bitch face. Okay, we go for it then?
Okay.
So, episode 93, Scotty, take it away.
Resting blur face.
Yay.
Yeah, waffle me this, waffle me that. Thinking all the topics that you could have had. The only thing that makes me feel so alive. I'm guessing for 30, it could be only 5. Getting them all would be a superpower. You can get it every week on the JB Waffle Hour. 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 JB Waffle Hour.
Why do you always get up just before you have to say the thing that you'd always say?
That I love that song.
Yeah.
Because I had to press record on the TV recording device.
Oh, I see. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, how are you?
You're with us, are you?
Yes,
Thanks for
that
joining.
was a
Bert.
very, very stressful evening before I managed to get over there. And I got the bumps on my wrist.
Yeah.
Even
look
at
at
that. Came battled and bruised.
Yeah.
Playing that bloody game.
Hurling
That's what
Lethal.
you get for playing a game with sticks.
and
You big
balls.
idiots.
That was alright now, but you're not what you expected. Intensity, lads,
We all
intensity.
love ball games, in fairness. Would you want to?
I was just looking, your friend might be on the move for a British record transfer.
No way.
Yeah, Evan Ferguson, yeah.
Very
There you go.
good.
Is he your friend?
He's a buddy of mine. Yeah, I know
No
him. well.
way.
Yeah.
Oh. Get
Friend,
him on the podcast.
friend of the show.
I wouldn't say he'll come on our podcast
Why not?
because it's about waffles.
The
Everyone
worst
presumes it's about waffles.
The worst you can say is no.
We're,
No, we'll ask him then.
we're
Yeah.
getting there.
Perfect.
All right.
People I tagged from my camper trip seem to appreciate the tagging. And,
What did they do? Double tapped and liked?
yeah, and they shared their stories and stuff like
Very
that.
good.
Did you see Clarkson's Farm season 2? Liked one of our posts.
Oh, yeah, the fan
way.
page.
The fan page, yeah.
Yeah.
For
Oh, their
Clarkson's.
fan page like
yeah,
that.
the fan page, yeah.
Yeah.
If we
Right.
got Jeremy himself now, that would have been good.
I wasn't going to mention that it was the fan page. I was just saying.
They have a
Clarkson's
couple of
Farm.
100,000 followers, though.
Yeah, no, it's
Is
good.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
So,
reviews,
hello,
yeah.
everybody. This is episode 93.
Ooh.
Is that correct?
Yes,
Mhm.
it's right. Yeah.
Excellent.
93.
I hope you had time of your busy schedule over the last week to listen to episode 92,
Mm.
Bert's A Bit Camp, where we talked about my camper van holiday in England.
Anything seminal that happened in 1993? No? Can you think of
1993?
anything off the top of your head since it's episode 93? Is there anything that you can remember from 1993?
1993.
I think between 1991 and
Mike and the
1995 was a bit of a blur.
Looking back.
No, 94 was a big
over my
year.
shoulder.
For you.
Well, just in general, I think for Ireland. Remember 94?
I remember that song from 93. I don't think it was
World
out
Cup.
in 93, but my brother used to sing it to me.
What was it?
Mike and the
Looking
Mechanics.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good shit.
Yeah.
Over my shoulder.
Love it.
Yeah, I like it.
Now, I have no idea if that was out in 93.
94. Sonia
but
O'Sullivan.
that,
Won a gold.
Did she in 93?
No idea.
I'm sure she did.
But she probably won one every year back then.
Let me
when
Google it and see.
when
hold on.
did was it Michael Carruth? Was it? When did he win the boxing? That was Atlanta, was it, or Barcelona?
And was that 1993?
It could have been 93. Is the 93 an Olympics year? Is it?
Major news stories. Pentium microprocessor introduced. There you
Oh,
go.
that's huge.
Islamic fundamentalists bombed the World Trade Center.
The World
What?
Trade
That was the
Center.
first time it was bombed, yeah.
was it?
Oh, is right.
There was another
They
time.
drove
was
a
there?
van underneath the ground car.
That's
in the
right, yeah.
Underground car
Oh,
park.
wow.
US and Russia signed the start of the second treaty. There you go.
That's
the
going
Start
well.
2 treaty, sorry. Beanie Babies go on sale. Oh.
Beanie Babies.
Yep. Federal agents raid religious cult at Waco. Oh, that was Waco, was 93.
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly. Earthquake and tsunami in Japan. And then brush fires destroy the world's largest. And then it stops right there.
Nothing in Ireland.
Nothing in Ireland, really, no.
And there's all fires now. Did you see, was it the island of Maui or something?
Yeah, Robbie was saying that him and Sludge, that's where they were.
Yeah, I was texting Sludge. He hit where he got married was totally charred.
No way.
Yeah, very sad. He was very sad about it.
That's terrible.
All
isn't
his
it?
memories, yeah.
Yeah. At least he has the memories anyway.
That's it.
Yep.
Um,
Anyway, if you have a moment out of your busy schedules, make sure to rate, like, share, follow, and subscribe to our podcast wherever you might see it.
Please
It's
do.
it's like literally all over the place.
Mm.
And we're really lucky now when you just Google the JB Waffle Hour,
Mm.
actual search results come up for
Wow.
places that the JB Waffle Hour is.
no way.
What else would we come up for if, like, would it like Three Lads podcast? Would we come up then?
No, you
Or
specifically
waffles.
have to.
3 lads, 1 mic.
Would we come up if you Google how to make waffles?
But we are mentioned on the Wikipedia page still if you Google what is the definition of waffle.
No way.
Yeah, because I
Yes.
edited it.
And they didn't change it back because
And
they're
they
not
didn't
change
ours.
it I'm gonna check it out.
Very good. Okay. And just say, for example, Bertie, I am a nurse and I work in a hospital.
Yes.
Whereabouts would I get the time to go and like an Instagram post or share an Instagram post on my story or any of that type of stuff?
When you go for poop.
Perfect. Okay. So pooping nurses,
Yeah.
get on your phones. Make sure to be sharing the Waffle Hour whilst you
Yeah.
poop. We'll know.
Or you can put us on while you're driving home because we haven't really got soothing voices that will put you asleep. We have like alert and exciting voices that will keep you awake.
Well, speak for yourself. I think I've got a rather soothing, dulcet tone.
Yeah, but we're hilarious. We're actually funny.
We are hilarious.
I never knew. I like.
We
I-
think we're
Yeah, I've enjoyed your company and we're friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And I laugh at you, but like other people have said that we're funny,
Oh, really?
which is amazing.
Imagine the setting where you're at a bar and there's 3 guys to the left of you at the bar just chatting amongst themselves while you're waiting for the pint. You're eavesdropping on the 3 lads having a chat.
Yeah.
That's
That's
kinda what
literally
it is.
that's what this podcast is.
Now we might be under pressure if we get called for an audition for Gogglebox
All right.
because we'll have to try and fit in the Gogglebox stuff and the podcast.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get it
Ah,
done.
we'll
Yeah.
do it. No
Yeah.
problem.
Bother on it.
Yeah.
So I've put down my house. I don't know how you feel
That's
about that.
perfect.
Where will you be living at this time the Gogglebox comes on?
Well, still in Borsmell. That's the house I put down.
All right, very good. Yeah, I'm in for that.
I'm on for it, Bert. Let's
Yeah,
pick a
let's do
day.
it.
And I sent a picture of us here, so we look interesting.
When did you take that picture?
It was one of the ones that you put up in the WhatsApp group. Because you had to
Yeah.
send in a picture of the
selfie.
3 of us together
Oh,
Oh, the selfie.
to see that we look, I don't know, TV-able.
Normal.
David Conway didn't get back to us on his tagging in the last podcast. Remember we talked about David Conway a little bit? I tagged him and no reply. So if you know David Conway, please poke him on the shoulder and say, you have been a part of a podcast in the last 2 weeks.
You're mentioned.
Get in there now. So yeah, David Conway.
We got a couple of new followers on Instagram this week.
I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very good. Any other shout outs from you'd like to bring people in?
Tom Cruise. Just tag him.
Tag.
We do our usual LMFM. We're
Right.
still gunning for that LMFM
I've
job.
seen a few celebrities last week.
Yeah,
at the
tag
Brony
LMFM.
thing.
Where?
And
I
tag
s-
Gogglebox so they know that how funny we are and that we'll be hilarious on Gogglebox.
Yeah, yeah.
Where? Sorry, you saw some
I
celebrities.
seen Greg O'Shea. He was at the event last week.
Who is he?
He
He's
is
a
the guy
butcher,
that
is
was
he?
on Love Island.
Oh,
And
right.
he's the rugby player guy as well. And he also is a host on Ireland AM.
Oh, which one in Ireland?
He's the good looking short guy.
Tommy Bow.
No,
Oh,
No, Greg O'Shea.
Greg O'Shea.
oh right.
Yeah.
That's definitely not Tommy Bow.
You know Greg O'Shea, Bert, no?
I know. he
Let's
is.
not tag Greg O'Shea in this.
yeah, this is
Alright.
not complimentary.
This
to
did not
Greg.
work out the way I
so we
planned.
shout out our recent followers.
Yeah, go on,
Is that a
give 'em
thing we're going to do?
Give him a little shout out.
Okay, so Emma White followed us recently.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Emma.
Emma. Cheers. How are you?
Of
crack, buddy.
me, GA, and St. Pat's. And Paul
me,
Rispin.
GAA.
Yeah, Paul Rispin.
Oh, the boy Rip.
Yeah,
How are you,
good man Rip.
Boy Rip. Hell of a
Um,
football player. Jesus. Paul Rispin in his day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quick, wasn't he?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
What a great football player.
Mm.
Unbelievable.
And then I still don't know how to pronounce it. Was Calico or Calico campers.
Oh, I thought you said yeah.
They followed us as too after tagging them.
Hey lads.
Whoever follows us get a mention. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, the new followers maybe just to give them an out. Now, obviously, if we get like 1,500 new followers in a day, that would be very hard.
We tag my buddy Evan and give him a little shout out as well.
Hey Evan.
Good luck on your move. Whereabouts is he meant to be moving to?
I don't know. Now, Joe.ie isn't very.
Do not disparage Joe.ie.
No.
In fairness,
That's where Scotty gets most of his news.
That's right. Yeah.
But he's having a lot of like Alan Shearer was talking about him match of the day.
Yeah.
Gary Lineker was saying
He's fantastic. He's
he
great.
he came on and scored a cracking goal, and he almost scored like out early.
Yeah.
He hit the post.
He's brilliant. Really brilliant.
Do you think he'd come on the podcast?
Not now because he's.
Let's see if the transfer goes through. Let's hope the transfer doesn't go through.
Just ask him. Ask him. I don't understand. Just ask him.
We'll ask him. I'll send him a message.
Yeah, perfect.
Man spent £78 on a shipping container and sold it to Elon Musk for 600,000.
How did he get away with this?
No, this is very good. I like this. Over 30 years ago, a Long Island contractor bought the contents of a mystery storage container. You know these things. And for £78 and ended up discovering one of the most famous cars in film history. The famous James Bond submarine car from The Spy Who Loved Me was inside.
I had a toy one of them.
Oh, it's a class, wasn't it?
It was a Lotus, was it?
I'm not sure
Lotus,
what it
yeah.
was. Was it? The car, described on set as Wet Willie, was thought to have cost more than 100,000 to build in 1970, so it was a real bargain for this fella. £78 he bought it for. As per The Guardian, in 2013, Elon Musk outbid the competition and purchased the submarine car at a London auction, and he bought it. Oh, whoa! It's reported that he bought the car for 997,000. Oh yeah, £616,000. That's dollars in September 2013. Whoa, that's some profit, isn't it?
Yeah.
For £78. Unbelievable.
Kept it for a while though.
Well, I'd say you probably have some trouble maybe authenticating it and then getting it up on.
It obviously doesn't work.
Well, I don't know. It's been underwater a few times. I'd say the engine's probably gone. So yeah, fair play to him. Would you take a bid in a mystery?
Timothy Dalton.
What was it? Yeah, the Spy Who Loved Me.
I think so.
Not The Spy Who Shagged Me. No, that was
no,
Austin. Would you take a punt on a mystery shed or container like that?
Loads of people do that off Amazon. It's like, is it returns or things?
Mystery boxes.
Yeah,
buying old Apple returns and stuff.
Yeah, people.
I would if I had the room.
Yeah.
If I had a spare shed or a big piece of land, I probably would take gambles and things. But
like you could get something useful out of it.
You could make a lot of money doing it, yeah. Although I'd be afraid now that I get addicted to it. If I got something really big in it and sold it,
what's this Panda Buy yoke? They're all getting Panda Buy hauls.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Oh, do you know?
No.
Okay, so all these influencers on TikTok is Panda Buy hauls, and like apparently like it's not really a shop, but if you find what you want on like I think it's a Adidas or Puma, you copy that link into Panda Buy, and Panda Buy gets like a fake one of them and sends it to you like.
A fake one?
Yeah.
Oh, knockoff?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they go find it off as the picture or the link you put in or something.
Right, okay.
It's not really like a shop. It's like a knockoff shipping, I don't know.
Oh, I'd say there's
marketplace.
There's a bit of money to be made in that, I'd say.
But like you have to go like €300 or €400 and buy a big box because the shipping, if you only buy something small, the shipping is that much that it doesn't like justify.
Yeah,
People are getting like Nike runners and jerseys and all this crack of it.
And then selling them on, are they?
No, just for themselves or whatever.
That's unreal.
Yeah, loads of the influencers are doing their Panda Buy haul videos.
I'll check it out.
Right, yeah. Very good.
Sounds like something you could get arrested for.
A Panda Buy haul. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can get Bertie arrested now for next week.
John made a funny face there.
I was yawning.
He was mid-yawn, yeah.
He was trying to keep in a yawn.
Okay, so a man wins 10,000 or 10k a month for 30 years on the lottery and immediately quits his plastering job. So I didn't realize this was a thing you could do with the lottery, that you could get a certain thing where it pays you every month.
Well, he specifically won that. That's a thing that you can win.
Oh, it's a particular type of one, is it?
It's type of, yeah.
So John from Wiltshire had finished the day plastering and decided to pop into the nearby shop to check out whether he'd won on his lucky numbers. Originally thought that he won around £100 when the cashier said he had to ring the number on the ticket, and it turned out he won 10,000 a month for what, 60 years? 30 years. 30 years. What would you do? 10k a month? Would you immediately quit your job?
That's 120 a year. Like that's a really good.
That's decent.
Really good salary.
That's really decent. Yeah.
I'm right. You quit your job.
Would you quit your job straight away?
Damn right. Yeah.
It's. I mean,
it's not. It's not
not a huge amount either. Like.
No, it's not life changing, but it's
It's a lot.
It's quit your job money, like.
It is quit your job money.
Like, it's not going and having, like, 7 Aston Martins money.
No, it's not like go out and immediately buy a €2 million house.
And you're in, say, we're late 30s now. So 60, 70, 80, that would take you into your 90s. That's pretty good.
Does it carry forward to your kids?
I'm not sure. It says 30 years, so I'm presuming it has a timeline on it for exactly 30 years.
So how much is all together? It's 120,000 a year by 30.
Is it 6 million? I think I worked it out to.
You'd have to do the sums to see like what that 10,000 would be worth in 30 years.
That's the other thing as well. Like probably depreciate a little bit. Maybe 10 grand is only worth 7 grand in 30 years. Yeah, like 4 years down the line, you're like, oh shite, I have to go to work again.
Yeah.
But 10k, that's lovely. That's a nice little figure to have there coming in every month, isn't it?
I just don't know what way.
Well, it's 5 times more than I get now.
In 30, let's say we did win, right? And you're getting 10 grand for 30 years.
Yeah.
In 10 years, there could be no cash anymore. Like, it could be all crypto or it could be some kind of currency, and you're still getting in this 10 grand of paper stuff.
I wonder, would it convert?
But well, you'd have to find out.
What happens
rules.
if there's a lad in, like, the English lottery that is his job to look after that, and then he dies and nobody takes it over, and everybody forgets that you won that money every month?
And
I think I'd rather just get the money altogether.
What do you do?
I'd be able to look after it.
Give me all of it, please. Let me just put it in there.
See, someone in America won like 8 billion or something in the lotto.
Oh, that's unbelievable, isn't it?
That's that Powerball.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is that there's 10k coming into his account every month, but at the same time, if he puts 6 million into his account, that'll start gaining interest and stuff.
Yeah, and he can invest it.
So it's probably a little bit. It's worth a lot more if he gets
tax
it all
on winnings.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
There's probably the rule where
does he have to pay tax on that 10,000 every month?
Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I presume he would.
Capital gains tax.
Yeah. It's a gift, isn't it?
It's like 42% or something.
Oh, Jesus Christ! So he's only really making about 5k a month.
I think the rule is if you take it in a big chunk, there's a big chunk taken.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably better.
That's
to
the way the Irish
lotto
way is like. Yeah,
that's the way the Irish economy is.
You could win 3 million in the lotto, but I think you'll only come home with like 2.2 million or something.
Oh,
if you take it all in a big chunk,
that's pretty shite, isn't it?
But if you take it bit by bit,
when we get going at the podcast, will we get that? Will we?
What are we getting with that? What's the crones? Yeah, like all the advertising that we have.
Are crones a real currency, or is that just something that's
real.
made up by podcast people?
But it's supposed to be better. Thank the people for actually listening to the ads before they listen to the podcast.
Oh yeah, thanks, lads.
Yeah, make sure you listen to the ads. If all 570s.
If they skip the ads, do we get any money? No.
If they skip the ads, I can't. I have to take the kids out of the creche. Every time they skip an ad, I get a notification like, sorry, can't go in Thursday.
Yeah. That's you gone there.
Thursday and Friday's gone, babe. Sorry. Just stay home from work. So please listen to the ads.
Colm didn't listen to the ads about the Irish Army again.
To keep John's kids in school, listen to the ads.
Please listen to the ads, people. Follow them all the way through.
Okay.
Use discount code JB Waffle if you want to buy anything
I've got a funny story for you. This will kind of tie in with our topic today a little bit because I like this. It's funny. So a mum was she was left mortified after accidentally hiring an entertainer for her daughter's birthday party. So talking on TikTok, this is Julia Gulia is her name. Julia_Gulia. Explained how her mother was left red-faced after she hired an adult entertainer for her 5th birthday party. Remembering that what had happened as she was ready to go on to see the new Barbie movie, Julia explained, "My parents hired an adult entertainer for my 5th birthday party by accident. I'm getting ready to go to the Barbie movie, obviously, and I remembered that I had a Barbie-themed birthday party when I was 5. Julia continued, my mum said that she had hired someone from the phone book because she's like 700 years old, and that's how you do things back then. And she looked in the phone book for the entertainers, and they respond for Barbie, and that was the theme. Perfect. However, her mum hadn't hired a kids entertainer after all, and she was left mortified when the adult entertainer turned up at the house. No. So just a stripper who was like a Barbie themed stripper.
Oh, Jesus.
The woman shows up, and she has a stripper, or she is a stripper, and all the I don't know what she's trying to say there, but she played along. She didn't take off her clothes in the end, and followed her around, thrilled that Barbie came to her birthday party, and she ended up staying and playing with all the girls and like playing dolls with them and
got
stuff.
paid.
And got paid as well. Yeah,
like that's one of those things when you go to work and you don't have to do your normal job, but you still get paid. She's probably delighted.
Yeah. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be a really good thing for her to do? Now is to go and be a Barbie themed.
Switch to that, yeah.
Yeah. But this was years ago. Now should be.
What would the actual Barbie person that they want to hire? What would they do? Would they just play with the kids?
I guess
Did it do
so.
tricks?
Stand still.
I don't. Yes.
I seen there's like a
What was she
mermaid.
thinking?
What TV show? You know, one of those TV shows that like Weird Jobs or whatever, and it was about like kids entertainers, and one was a mermaid, and she just went and she was just dressed up as a mermaid.
Flopped around.
Sat in
Yeah,
the pool.
exactly. It was really weird.
That's an interesting.
And she
one.
had a fucking hissy fit because she forgot her fins. I just the kids can't see me. It'll break the illusion, and made her boyfriend drive all the way back to get her fins.
Damn
like.
right.
Fucking
I
hell.
mean, what else is she then if she doesn't have her fins? Just a
Just a
person.
crazy
I
girl
know.
who thinks she's a fish.
I'm a mermaid. I'm a mermaid.
No, you're not.
I can see your legs.
Can we give a shout out to Love Navan on Facebook?
Yeah, sure, man.
Because they are looking for voices from around Navan.
Right.
And it just so happens we are 3 voices that are in Navan.
Is it a paid position? Is it?
Well, I don't know yet. So it says they're looking for voices from around Navan who would like to create content for Love Navan.
Right.
It says they would like to write movie reviews. We talk about movies. Host a Navan sports podcast where we talk about sport. Publish weekly school news. Okay, so we don't talk about school. Do regular top 10 in Navan pieces. We do top 10 things.
Oh my God, this is just us, is it?
Jimmy Waffle Hour.
Run a book club. We have talked about books, gig reviews. You constantly do gig reviews.
I know, yeah.
And then meetups. I don't know what it says. TikTok videos, reels, blogs, whatever.
Wow.
So
And what is this? A charity organisation or Love Navan? Is that
I
a
have no
government
idea.
organisation?
It got sent to me to see whether we contact them about doing stuff for Navan.
Well, let's tag Love Navan then.
Yeah, best luck with their project. Right
Yeah.
there.
Well, if we can help you out in any way and be involved, I'm sure we will.
Yeah, excellent.
Because we do love Navan.
We love
We
Navan.
really do. It's our spiritual home at the moment, anyway.
The podcast
Yeah.
home.
Just until we get a new studio,
Yeah.
and then it won't be our home anymore.
We're looking at an apartment up in the Keys at the moment.
Yeah.
Nice.
So today is National Joke Day.
Yay.
Yeah, today. So we
Like
said
that.
we'd just talk about jokes and the history of jokes and the best jokes and
And who are jokes?
people that are jokes and what makes jokes really good. And
Oh,
that
wow.
wasn't the funny part.
Oh, sorry.
That was actually a real drum thing. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
there you go. Nice.
Yeah, so
I'm going to keep these here for the rest of the podcast until you start telling jokes.
can't wait. Actually. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to have my own drum thingy.
Life.
But yeah, so that's what we're talking about
It's
today.
very subjective.
What is?
What's
Oh,
funny?
yes, it is.
It is, as in depends how you hear it kind of thing.
Yeah, well, like if you look at, say, like is it Impractical Jokers? I don't really like that. I don't find that funny.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Someone was talking to me about
You love it?
Impractical
I love
Jokers
it.
recently, and they were saying about some of the things that were going on. And I don't get Impractical Jokers. I don't get it.
No.
I love it. I love Back to
It
Jokers.
doesn't hit me. I find that anything that's not like a sitcom-y thing from American humor doesn't really land with me that much.
No. Saturday Night Live, do not get it.
No, I don't
It's not
understand
funny.
No,
Saturday
don't
Night
get
Live.
Saturday Night
There's
Live.
the odd little thing that they do that's quite good. Anything that Chappelle does with them is generally quite good. Is quite funny. I like that. But yeah, their stuff. It's like American comedy is a little bit like someone coming up and showing you pictures of their kids and going, "Look at my kids. Look at my kids. Aren't my kids gorgeous?"
Yeah.
But even
Whereas-
stand-ups and stuff that like are in America, some of them just aren't funny. And you watch these things, and Americans just seem to laugh at anything.
Yeah.
I just don't.
They
get
love
it.
Irish comedians over there.
Yeah.
They do, yeah, but they don't understand a lot of them.
No.
That's the problem.
But it definitely takes a certain kind of person to be a good, like, do you know when you go to like say Michael McIntyre and his warm-up guy is on and you kind of chuckle and then he comes on, it's just a different energy and it's like laughing all the way through, and I like him. And then
Michael's great.
Dara O'Brien is more like, you know, the stories with a punchline or
No offense,
funny
I
things.
can't stand Dara O'Brien.
There you go. You see how objective
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I
He's,
can't stand.
he's a different type of one.
Yeah, that laugh now.
He's kind of a
I would agree with you.
an,
yeah.
an interesting story that has like, what do you say, giggles or humorous things to it.
Yeah.
Michael McIntyre is kind of a little bit more like a punchline.
Yeah. Well,
He-
there's different styles
know.
of comedians.
And then Dylan Moran is definitely a specific taste as well.
He's a story comedian for sure.
Yeah.
I like him. What do you think? What are your opinions on Tommy?
I like Tommy.
The 2009 Tommy was good Tommy.
He's definitely no, he hasn't declined, I don't think, but he's changed. He's a different style of comedian now.
Yeah.
Oh, he is, yeah.
He's got a different energy or something, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Whereas that, what was his stand up where he was wearing the big red shoes and he had a red shirt on, and he did the thing about like the African priests and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
remember
that was his great one.
And
like,
that one was
where
absolutely
Declan was running in the London Marathon. Like,
yeah.
Is that the one with
Hilarious.
with the fire alarm going off?
yeah, is that my
yeah.
phone?
Yeah.
Where is Declan? Do you remember? And then he was in the marathon.
That's it.
Wearing a Saw Doctors t-shirt. Where is Declan? I don't know. Yeah. He was great.
So good. That was genius. Like,
Jesus.
but he's definitely changed a little bit in the last few years.
Yeah.
I
think he was burned a few times, wasn't he? As in, he
was,
said a bad joke and then was.
You have to be careful about who you insult.
Yeah,
when it comes to
and
your
you know
jokes.
the way Jimmy Carr, he's definitely an acquired taste. He has some funny bits, but he definitely pushes the line a lot. But so many people complain about him. It's just, it's not like you were forced to go to a Jimmy Carr gig.
No.
You went because you knew who he was and what he does. So how can you be like all offended at things he says when you knew what kind of comedian he is?
Can I say something controversial? Okay, here we go. I have always thought that Jimmy Carr looks like Johnny.
Oh, so Johnny.
Yeah,
but a smooth Johnny.
You're not the first one to say that.
Really?
Yeah. Someone else
That's
said
been
I
said
look like
before.
Jimmy Carr. Yeah.
I will say you're aging magnificent.
Yeah, you are. Out of the three of us, you're doing the best.
That picture in the zoo, I just thought that was just majestic as fuck.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Oh, that was like 20 takes. So
you're very suave.
What can I say? Stop it, lads. We're talking about jokes here today, okay?
Sorry,
Calm
go
down. Tell me later. I'll record all of it.
That was not a joke.
Okay, will I give you a little bit of the history
of jokes
of jokes
or comedians?
No, jokes in general. So telling jokes. Oh no, that's not the history of it at all. Hold on, let me go through all of my notes. I've got so much here.
Yeah, the poor forest.
I know. Yeah, I really went hard on the history. Oh no, I didn't actually. It's gone.
Oh my god, there's nothing even on that page.
Oh my god. Oh no, here it is. The oldest identified joke is an ancient Sumerian proverb from 1900 BC. That's ages ago, containing toilet humor. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap. What?
Did you not pre-fruit it?
No, I didn't. Its records were dated to Old Babylonian period, and the joke may go as far back as 2300 BC. The second oldest joke, so that first one was about
can you tell
a
us
woman
that
farting.
joke?
No, it's not. There's no punchline to it.
Okay.
They just tell you what it was about. There is one joke here actually. So it goes back to the second oldest joke found, discovered on West Car papyrus, is believed to be about Snefuru, who was in ancient Egypt around 1600 BC. And it's like this. Okay, how do you entertain a bored pharaoh? You sail a boatload of young women dressed only in fishing nets down the Nile and urge the pharaoh to catch a fish. That's the second oldest joke, apparently.
Stupid, it's funny.
It's so terrible.
People always like to laugh. Sure, you know, in medieval times they had the jester and everything like.
Yeah. But that's well before that. That's
I know,
ancient Egypt, like.
I'm just saying.
And then the tale of three ox drivers from Arab completes the three known oldest jokes in the world. This is a comic triple dating back to 1200 BC. Adab, sorry, not Arab. It concerns three men seeking justice from a king on the matter of ownership over a newborn calf, for whose birth they all consider themselves to be partially responsible. The king seeks advice from the priestess on how to rule the case, and she suggests a series of events involving the men's households and wives. The final portion of the story, which included a punchline, has not survived intact, though legible fragments suggest it was bawdy in nature. So
body.
The end of that joke didn't survive the punchline, which is the important part of the joke.
Yes.
But there you go. So jokes go as far back as 1200 BC.
Why is it
No,
called
1600 BC.
Why is it called a punchline? Is like when you're telling a joke, do you like punch someone at the end? Is that what you used to do?
I guess so, yeah. So the punchline is intended to make the audience laugh. The linguistic interpretation of this punchline response is what's that word there? See if you can read that word. Elucidated. Wow. By Victor Raskin in his script-based semantic theory of humor.
Is it
there you go.
Is it a punchline something to do with like maybe the theatre and stuff? You know, like I hope you get in the or break a leg because I hope you get in the cast.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Do you know what the break a leg thing is? What
I just
is
said
about?
that.
Oh, it's because I hope you get in the cast.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. I didn't cop that.
Oh, I thought everybody knew
I
that.
didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that at all.
Oh. Why do I waste all my shell bombs?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
So what's your favorite type of joke, Bertie? Is it like the stand-up kind of jokes, one-liners?
What do you call cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho cheese.
Nacho
Everybody
cheese.
knows that.
Yeah, but I think.
But so that's like a. What is that? What's that?
I love that
joke
one.
called? Is that like a? That's a joke.
Oh,
isn't
do you know your man? And he always looked real stoned with long hair. What was his name? And he was all like one-liners, oh my
Paddy Austin.
my father used to be a roofer. So if you're up there, Dad, do you know things like that.
Yeah,
James-
I love that
James
one
Hart.
actually. There's some guy that does
Yeah.
20 minutes of
Oh,
one-liners.
Yeah,
you're talking about
one-liners.
actual people. You're not talking about people we know.
No, just
Okay.
one comedian, and he just constantly does
Yeah,
one-liners.
I've seen a few clips on him.
He's funny.
He's hilarious.
He's constantly one-liner. Like there's no real like flow to a show. It's just constant one-liners like that. Like, and then of course you have puppets as well.
Okay.
And 12 Prison.
Funny you should say puppets, because the
Puppets.
term punchline comes from the classical puppet show Punch and
Punch
Judy.
and Judy.
Yeah.
I love Punch and Judy.
Punch's lines were obviously the ones that closed the joke, and his part was that part was named in his honor.
so it's
So
called Punch's line.
Punch's line.
When
yeah.
we were at the Heights of Abraham,
There you
going on the cable cars, they had a Punch and Judy show. I haven't seen Punch and Judy in years.
Absolutely unbelievable,
It's
isn't it?
hilarious, yeah. I love an old puppet.
Who I've printed off some of, well, not my favorite comedians, but what's meant to be the top, I think 20 or 30 comedians in the world. Let me see if you know any of these guys, and would you rate them? Who's
Is this an American list now?
This isn't a it is an American list, but there is English comedians on it as well. So George Carlin, do you know George Carlin?
No.
Oh, really? George Carlin's a big one.
He's the old guy with the beard.
He's the old guy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
He's
he
really
tells
good.
a lot of stuff about religion.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
don't
George Carlin.
know.
Chris Rock's in there.
Yeah.
However, I have never seen a lot of Chris Rock stand-up.
I don't like Chris
I
Rock.
think I've seen him
No.
once. He's
Really?
funny.
He is that one of those products of Americans laughing at everything.
Oh, really, you think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
because
really
I
get-
watch him
He's,
and I'm like,
at Americans laughing at silly, funny voices.
no.
Yeah.
It's like he's a crazy voice.
Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
Oh, his
Raw.
his old stuff. Yeah, remember the purple jumpsuit?
It was red, wasn't it? No?
Oh,
Or
red
was it purple?
jumpsuit.
No,
Was
I
it?
think it was red, yeah.
All right.
That was Raw. Eddie Murphy Raw.
I tell you could not tell some of them the things he said on that.
Oh, genius. Absolute genius. And a lot of people don't realise that he did stand up.
But
Yeah.
if
Unbelievable.
if
Great
he
singer
went
too.
if he
Yes,
went
yeah,
to
yeah.
do that stand up like exactly the same now, oh my.
Oh, you'd be
jeez.
killed.
Oh,
Richard Pryor, you know Richard
Ah,
Pryor?
yeah. He was
Yeah.
great as
Do
well.
you have a picture?
Another scandalous guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
kind of the original. Do you know he kind of started off as a clean comic,
Yeah.
and then he just decided, nah, I'm just going to go dirty, and
Yeah.
he just
He was
skyrocketed.
filthy, yeah.
Robin Williams is on there. Did you ever see Robin Williams
Yeah.
stand up?
Oh, yeah.
he's
Very,
good.
very good
He's
as
very
well.
good.
Bill Burr.
I love Bill
Yeah.
Burr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the top now. Him and Dave Chappelle are considered
Yeah.
to be the top
Are
comedians.
they? Yeah.
The
Brilliant.
goats now at the moment. Midge Hedberg, no one knows him really, do you?
Oh yeah, that's the guy with the long hair. That's the one-liners.
Yes,
He's
you're
a-
right.
he's
That
a-
is him. Yeah.
Very good.
Bill Hicks.
Rings a bell. Don't know him though.
Oh, Bill Hicks is
That's
is a big one. That's him there. Always really, really angry, smoking
Hmm.
a cigarette on stage. Smoked himself to death, really. But he
Dead, is he?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah.
There's
yeah,
a couple of them names now I wouldn't read out.
yeah. Who? Oh yeah, look at that. So we have Steve Martin in there, Tig Notaro, Don Rickles.
There's a few like actors there that people probably don't know.
Bill-
Same with Eddie Murphy and
Bill Cosby's in there.
Steve
No,
Martin.
Get rid of that. Stephen Wright, don't know him. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's. Oh, I'm just so Kevin Hart.
I think he's funnier in like movies than he is in stand-up.
yeah,
I've seen one or two of his stand-ups. He's not too bad now.
he's
Yeah.
okay.
He has a good, funny story. When he tells stories rather than jokes, he's better.
He's
Yeah.
huge. Like in America as a stand-up,
Mm.
massive. He sells out stadiums. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I'm not a big fan. Aziz Ansari. Did you ever see Aziz? He was
Oh,
in
yes.
Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, very funny.
Up the top.
Oh yeah.
He's very, very funny as a stand-up as well, in fairness to him. Bernie Mac is an old one. Joan Rivers apparently was a stand-up as well. I
Yeah,
didn't know
she
Joan
was,
Rivers
yeah.
was.
Mm.
There you go. And who else is on there? A lot of people like Joe Rogan. I don't like his stand-up.
He's a
I
stand-up.
didn't
isn't
even know he
yeah,
did stand up.
He's a stand-up comedian. That's
Oh.
that's
I
his
did not
main
know
gig.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
He's got 4 or 5 stand-up specials and stuff. That was his main gig.
I can't imagine him doing stand-up comedy.
Oh, he's okay, but he talks about the same things he talks about in his podcast.
Yeah.
But that's his job as a stand-up comedian.
Oh, interesting.
But there you go. Eddie Izzard. Would you be into Eddie?
No.
Not really. Ricky Gervais.
I like Ricky.
Yeah.
Do you like his stand? Have you
Very
seen his
funny.
stand-ups?
Yes.
I definitely like him more in things though than his stand-up.
Oh, I like his stand-up.
His
now.
stand-up
is
is
very
stand-up is good, but
Very clever.
I love his
he is
stand-ups.
very good actor as well, though.
Apparently Woody Allen was a stand-up. Do you know that?
No.
No, I didn't know that either. Andy Kaufman is a stand-up as well. Didn't know that. Patton Oswalt, I'm not big on.
None of them would be the people that I'd go to see.
Oh, actually, sorry. I've got the GOAT of all time.
Oh,
It's in front of me on this page. Billy Connolly.
Billy.
What
Billy,
a stand-up.
I used all his DVDs.
And you know the thing about a stand-up is how comfortable they are on stage
Yeah.
delivering a story.
Yeah.
So it should feel like we went to see someone as well, didn't we?
Yeah, your man.
I can't think of his name now.
Bill something.
No, Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries.
It's all about how comfortable you are on stage, and it should feel like you're sitting in your living room.
In the sofa with him.
Yeah, and he's as comfortable just telling that. You can tell if a stand-up is nervous, and if they're jittery, and if their stuff kind of fumbles. Whereas there's some comedians like Billy Connolly where it's just is their home.
He loved being up there.
Yeah.
There's definitely a good skill in, do you know the way some people obviously have a stand-up routine and they just go through the routine, and then others ask in the crowd.
Yeah,
And like obviously they get different answers every night.
That's a skill.
And
big
they're
time.
able to make something funny out of it. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's great. Neil Delamere is great at that.
There's a guy actually. I'm going to give him a shout out. I'm going to look up who he is. There's a stand-up from Liverpool who is absolutely genius at that. You talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to find it.
Your
Who he
man
is.
Smith, is it something?
Is it Smith?
Paul Smith? No.
Yes, it is. It's Paul Smith. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
and
me
he
make
says
sure.
something and goes, "Oh, you dickhead."
Yeah.
There's another comedian from the UK that I love. It's the guy that has that accent. Out, hey. You know that guy?
Oh, with the long hair.
Yeah.
He's the one
I'm
goes.
going out tonight,
yeah.
right?
Oh yes,
That
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Are you going out or are you going out?
Yeah. He's
Me and my
brilliant.
wife.
Is he He's a Newcastle guy actually?
I
Is
don't know
he?
what he is.
I think he's from Newcastle. Yeah, Paul Smith, this guy here.
Oh yeah.
Paul Smith, the Joker.
Ah,
Paul
he's
the
funny.
Joker. He is absolutely phenomenal.
He rips into people.
He
How
does.
did that came out, actually? I don't know if I know him.
Oh,
Let me look at him.
this guy. He's from Liverpool. Liverpool.
Oh yeah, he's doing really well. He bought like a Lamborghini.
Yeah, he's phenomenal, and he does a lot of that
Slags
crowd
the
work.
fuck out of the
He
crowd.
just digs into them hard, and it's phenomenal. So shout out to Paul Smith.
Yeah.
Did
He's
you see the
phenomenal.
one where he comes along and he goes, "Your man pretends to be like as a deaf or something."
Oh, yeah.
in the front row, and he actually
He was
got him.
deaf.
Yeah, so funny. No, he's brilliant. Yeah, and he's just pure natural. You can tell just the way he's just up there vibing and stuff. What do you think of Frankie Boyle?
I don't really like him.
No, you don't.
I like him on the shows, on like the talk show things.
But not the stand-up.
Yeah.
Same as your man.
Bill Bailey, he's good on shows and stuff.
Who's
but
your
he's
man
not.
that passed away?
Bill Bailey's live show is brilliant.
Was it?
And it's not even so much the fact that it's a stand-up show.
Mm.
It's the musical ability that he
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
He is unbelievable.
Yeah, he can play loads of instruments.
Oh,
can't he?
just everything. And he makes the things funny by playing the instruments and playing these songs.
That's like David Lottery does that with the keyboards as well.
Oh, is right. Yeah. Have you ever seen Flight of the Conchords?
Yeah.
Yes.
The TV show. They're originally a stand-up show.
Right, okay.
So they go out together playing their songs.
and they did that as a skit.
And that's
Yeah.
how it started off, and then they turned it into a TV show, all their songs and stuff.
Mm.
But that they're very, very funny, I have to say. It's a different style of comedy as well, though.
My favorite kind of style of comedy is dad jokes.
Of course it is.
So
Dad
I was
jokes.
watching a thingy on Facebook the other day of
Is it the Australian guys?
dads that are just sitting at the beach.
Oh, yeah,
and they
no,
tell
that-
each other dad jokes and
Yeah,
they
that's good.
not laugh.
Yeah.
So I said I'd say a few dad jokes to you guys and see if you don't laugh.
Call out those guys actually, and give them a shout out if you can, because they're funny. They sit by the lake the odd time as well. Don't they, in the
That's
chairs.
it. They're
Yeah.
dad joke. So it's
They're very funny.
these guys.
Yeah. They're
Logan Liss. Logan Liss. Lyle. Lils.
great. Logan.
How-
Logan Lyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Lyle.
go.
So he does dad jokes by the lake. He's well worth a follow.
Yeah, he's
I'm
good.
gonna like him now. Actually, I never liked this page.
do fun.
But yeah, so
well.
dad jokes wise, right? Let's say I'm gonna say that. Let's go down to 5 maybe. Okay,
Oh
so
God, you've got loads.
I'm only gonna pick a few out of it, right? So
Okay. Are we trying not to laugh? Is that what we're trying to
I
do?
don't know if you can.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so I'm afraid of speed bumps. I'm slowly getting over it.
Yeah, it's good.
You're not allowed to laugh.
Sorry.
Um,
I'm not meant to laugh.
No.
Oh.
Well, you can laugh if you want. I'm I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now.
Didn't get me.
My dog ate a Scrabble board. Brought him to the vet. No word yet. My wife told me to put ketchup on the shopping list.
Yeah.
I can't see a read that on it now.
No, I'm okay.
You
haven't got me in that. Bertie, you were stoic.
But that's the idea of the game.
Oh, right.
I thought we were doing trying not to laugh.
You trying not to laugh.
I had a dream about being a muffler. I woke up exhausted.
That's good.
What else? What did a fisherman say to the magician? Pick a cod any cod.
Oh my
That's
god.
so stupid.
That's
it's
terrible.
funny. Why can't a leopard hide? Because he's always spotted. That was a shit one. I'm sorry. I apologize. Why are spiders so smart? They can find everything on the web. Okay. I immediately regret this decision.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense.
Oh no.
What's the best way to watch a fly fishing tournament? Live stream.
That's very good.
Okay. What's a funny mountain called? Hilarious.
Yeah, it's good. These are terrible jokes.
Terrible jokes.
Did you? Did I tell one last week about?
I love the ones that Paddy Englishman and Paddy Irish. Where did that come from?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know where, and it disappeared.
Do you
quickly.
think over in
Because
like
they're racist?
over like in Iran it's like
it's truly really racist.
it's like I don't know, Paddy Afghanistan man, Paddy Iran man,
No,
and
I
Paddy
don't think
Iraq
so.
man? No.
I don't think so. Paddy jokes come from. Do you follow the Australian gang that do all the TikTok and Instagram stuff, and they sit across from each other telling each other jokes,
Oh yeah.
but if they laugh at all, they have to take a shot.
All right. No, I've
You ever see those guys? No, they are absolutely phenomenal.
I've seen the one with celebrities like Will Ferrell and
Yeah, it's similar to that now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
these guys aren't celebrities. So the origins of anti-Irish jokes and
Well, that's anti-Irish jokes.
How
Not
they
Paddy
impacted-
Englishman, Paddy Irishman, and Paddy Scotsman.
no, it doesn't tell you exactly about that one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Are we talking about movies and comedies?
Go for
Or
it, man.
It's
Do
just
it.
jokes.
Go on.
Because so Adam Devine made a very good point recently.
Hold on a second.
That-
Adam Devine from Maroon 5.
No, that's
No, that's Adam Levine.
Oh, right. And what's this guy called?
Adam Devine.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's a comedic actor. So he's in Pitch Perfect. He was in Someone and Someone Needs Wedding Dates. I can't remember the full name of
Adam Devine.
that
Dunno.
thing. But anyway, he was saying that they're gone too much into like live action movies, and the comedy movie is like dying out. And when I looked up the list of like best comedies and best movies, top 10,
Yeah, it's true, actually, yeah.
that a lot of them are all old ones. They're all classics. There's like no real good comedies. There's like standard comedies or maybe rom-coms in the last like 10, 20
You're
years.
talking about like Anchorman
Yeah,
originals and
yeah.
stuff
So
like
since if you think about them and when Will Ferrell had all like Step Brothers, which none of them made it onto the top 10 apparently. If you think of the last time, because Marvel and DC and they're all like big action budget movies.
Yeah, that's what makes the money, though.
Nobody makes a comedy anymore.
I don't
So-
laugh much at comedy movies. Like I'd find something funny, but I wouldn't laugh on the couch.
Yeah.
But the one movie,
What about stand up?
the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life, The Wrong Missy. You guys ever see it?
Never seen it.
No.
Fucking funniest movie I've ever seen in my life.
F-bomb in there as well. He's serious about that.
Oh, it's
Oh.
if you haven't watched it, like he's missing out. We must have watched it like 6 times.
Can I give you a hypothesis about why I think that's dying out?
Okay.
I think that humor is changing because society is changing.
Because people are afraid to say things.
People are getting offended easily, and
Where you
there's-
can't be afraid or offended of Captain America killing a load of people.
You're getting cancelled over the littlest thing, so your humor's becoming a very personal thing.
Yeah,
Unless it's straight down the middle.
Because when you mentioned Ricky Gervais earlier, and he had a very good point. He said that you can't say things are offensive. All you can say is that offended me.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But
know?
it's being blanket. Like, there's comedians out there getting cancelled left, right, and centre over stuff that they're saying.
And they're afraid about getting cancelled as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the top 10 greatest comedies of all time movies.
Should this not be a waffle game of some sort? No.
No, I have a different waffle game.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, have you ever watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I tried watching. Me and my wife. Sorry, I'm not pulling off here, but me and my wife have different.
Did you say I'm not pulling myself off here?
To your wife? Oh,
Yeah, this is the first podcast. Do you not do it under the table either?
No,
Me and my wife have totally different humor, so I can't watch any of those movies.
Oh, yeah. So what is your wife's
yeah,
humor?
what does she find funny?
Does she watch like Z Monty Python
like
from Lithuania?
The cartoons she would have watched would have been a little short 80-year-old guy would be the star of a cartoon, and one of his jokes would be to smoke a cigarette really fast.
What?
That was that kind of style shows they watched in Lithuania. Yeah.
So like Laurel and Hardy type job?
No, I'll have to show you the cartoon.
It's literally just this
You would
one man.
Yeah, it would literally be a grumpy old man would be the equivalent of Peppa Pig.
Is he like Captain Lithuania? And he's
no,
like the
no,
most
he's just a
famous
guy that walks around a grumpy town.
What?
Did you
Like
ever?
her favorite joke. Sorry for.
Sorry,
But her favorite joke would be,
Oh.
"What do you do when you see a man limping across a field?
Right.
Stop laughing and reload."
Whoa!
That's her mom and her favorite joke.
So if she's
Jesus.
looking out the kitchen window and you're trying to put up your glass, your glass house, and like you're struggling or like you hit the ladder off your head
Yeah.
or something, she
She would
find that
laugh.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So physical humor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I like it.
She enjoys other people's pain and. Yeah.
When you say about cartoons from your younger days, did you ever watch Dastardly and Muttley?
Yes.
Of course.
Alright, that's
Wacky
okay.
racist.
So I'm in the right genre there
I
with
can't do
people.
the
Thanks
right.
very much, because I said that to
Can't do
someone
either.
recently and they didn't know who it was,
Yeah, nearly.
and I thought that was weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, so Monty Python and the Holy Grail, some brilliant one-liners.
Okay, go.
Any Monty Python stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Airplane.
Yes.
Ah,
class.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Surely
Uh,
you can't be serious.
Don't call me Shirley. Right, go on.
Ghostbusters is in there. The
It's like-
original
I wouldn't
Ghostbusters.
think of any one-liners in Ghostbusters.
It's funny in places.
Yeah,
I
it
wouldn't
is.
call it a. It's a. Yeah,
Nah,
I wouldn't call it a
I wouldn't have
comedy.
laughed.
That's number
now.
7.
Jenny,
I wouldn't have laughed.
The General. I have no idea what that was.
haven't seen it.
Oh, that's
No,
with
Is that
Kevin-
an Irish
that's
movie?
Kevin Spacey, yeah. That was funny, but not like laugh out loud funny.
No, I never watched it. I never seen
Mm.
The Big
It's a good movie,
Lebowski.
actually, good movie.
Yeah, that's great. Not really a comedy either.
Again, it's more like
Just serious things that
you'd
happen.
have a little giggle to yourself in your mind.
Jeff
Um,
Bridges though, brilliant. Love it.
Monty Python's back in again with The Life of Brian.
Yeah,
I think that one's better.
anything. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
anything Monty Python's great.
Some Like It Hot. It's a really old one.
No, don't know.
No.
No.
The Naked Gun.
Yeah, there
all,
it is.
all of them.
He
Yeah.
was brilliant.
This is Spinal Tap. And we're going to turn this shit up to 11.
Yes.
And then
Class.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day is a
It's a good movie.
comedy.
Yeah, apparently. So,
Is it?
I would consider it a comedy. Yeah, there's some funny parts in it.
That
where, like,
movie
he hits your
drove
man
me
and all that.
nuts
Groundhog Day.
because he just kept on waking up in the same day, and the same stuff kept on happening, and it just gave me. I got like claustrophobic watching it or
I'd say
something.
that would maybe the point of the movie. Maybe.
It makes me feel really uncomfortable to watch it. I hate movies that do that, like Inception and stuff. Just
Yeah.
my head
Mess with
just
your mind.
yeah.
Where
no,
I
I'm just
think
like, I'm like,
ones like, as you mentioned, like
Give me the
Anchorman, The Other Guys, Step Brothers, which all happen to have Will Ferrell.
yeah.
They'd be my kind of funny.
Yeah. What about the
I like
Coen
them.
brothers? The Coen brothers do a few comedies, don't they? Let me give you some of their movies. Let me look
Yeah.
that up.
Okay, I'll quickly go through the TV shows.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay, so Vape, no idea what that was.
No.
Came out in 2012.
No.
That's number 10. The UK Office, 2002. That came out in.
I prefer the American Office.
Oh,
That's
hang
the
on.
only UK or
It's
American
there.
thing I prefer.
Friends,
funny though.
1994 came
yeah,
out.
it's good. Yeah.
Taxi, 1978.
Classic.
The US Office, 2005.
Yeah, very good.
MASH, 1972. Cheers, 1982. The Simpsons, 1989. I Love Lucy, never seen it. Really old one, 1951.
Apparently, that's a big one. Yeah.
Yep, and then Seinfeld is
Or
number
Family
1.
Guy, not anywhere there, no?
No, I do like Family Guy.
And no Father Ted making an appearance. No.
Oh, that's probably American list, is it?
Yeah.
I thought Family
But
Guy had been
Yeah.
I never watched Cheers, but it's actually on at 7 o'clock in the morning on E4
Used to watch
or
Cheers.
Channel 4, and that's I've basically since late last year, since they started putting it on there, I've nearly watched like 10 minutes of every episode while I'm
Yeah.
eating my breakfast in the morning.
So there's only really two really funny Coen Brothers movies. Actually, they don't seem to be very comedy based. Actually,
Right.
The Big Lebowski is a Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah.
and
Bad
then
Santa was funny.
Bad Santa. Yeah,
Yeah.
That was the other one I was going to say. The rest of them are actually quite serious.
Every comedy I think of, as you said, Bert, has Will Ferrell in it.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't
Like
it?
Elf.
He had a what was it?
Elf is brilliant. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good Christmas movie. That's I think in my
Old-
brother's
old
household,
school.
they have to watch Elf at Christmas. Old School
is that,
Old
is...
School
that
was
what's called?
good,
Yeah,
Will
what's that
Ferrell's
about?
in that as well. About three guys.
Oh, they go back to college.
Yeah.
It's very
back
good.
to
Will Ferrell is in
A
that.
dorm.
they set up a fraternity or something.
Yeah.
We're streaking.
Doesn't your man have a heart attack when he starts wrestling the girls?
Oh
in the
yeah, Blue. You're my boy, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
But I think
Class.
that's something though about
Very
like
good.
good comedy movies that the one-liners are in it.
Yeah.
When you
have
think of the Monty Python ones there, but the one-liners that
where
that and
do
stuff.
you stand on the American Pie movies? Where are you?
I think
one.
the first one.
Only.
And then
Yeah.
that's it.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
have been
They
anymore.
just kept on repeating the same
Yeah, it's-
formula, didn't they?
It's like the scene that there could be money. It's a lot like Pitch Perfect. Pitch Perfect was the first movie was okay,
Yeah.
but then the next two were just a joke altogether. It's like, oh, we'll make more money here. Do you know like there's 7 or 8 American Pies?
Do you know that there's fucking
after
12 or 13 Fast and Furious? For
Oh,
some
yeah.
reason? It's stupid. They made that movie once and they were like, okay, let's
Like,
keep on just
When you
rehashing
see
it.
2 cars going down a highway in Rio de Janeiro, pulling these 2 big massive safes after them, it's just like
I'm sure you've said that
And
on the
then he
podcast
jumps
before.
Jumps
it's
from one
just,
dual
but
carriageway
it's
to another.
so annoying. It's just like how, just like no.
It's that time, you know the name. It's the reason we all came. Find the words that are the same. It's that time to play the Waffle Game.
So it's question on question, and I've 10 questions.
Right. Okay. I'm game ball.
So we claim to be the best of friends. Now we mightn't have been like
It's controversial.
Um,
I don't remember ever saying that, to
This
be
is
honest.
awkward.
Sorry, go on.
okay, and we'll just go on to the shellbombs. So well, I like to think that we're best friends, and like
Podcast friends.
yeah,
Oh, podcast
we mightn't have been maybe like childhood friends, and we didn't know each other all our lives, but we've
Excuse me.
kind of floated in and out, and now I feel like that we're best friends.
Well, I had a
now.
missing piece until I met you, Bertie.
Oh my God.
Bring a tear to your eye.
That
Yeah.
was so cringe.
So I said let's like
I
let's
feel uncomfortable.
Let's
about it.
get to know each other and see if we can cement it and see whether John knows Scotty better or does Scotty know John better.
Oh Jesus.
You're pitting us against each other, Bertie. This is
Yeah.
unfair.
Well, I mean, me and John don't really know each
I
other.
know
that well.
nothing about him.
So I've just 10 questions. It won't take too long.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so I will ask Scotty, and then you'll give your answer on John. John will get the same question and see does he know, and then you can tell each other whether you're right or wrong.
Okay, this sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, go.
Okay, so Scotty,
Yeah.
what does John prefer, tea or coffee?
Tea.
Is he right?
Tea, yeah.
Yeah. No, we were just
Okay.
talking about that actually before you started.
Oh, okay, so nice easy one to start off.
Yeah,
And John,
good.
same question.
Coffee.
Is he
yeah,
right?
that's true. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many pets does John have?
John has one pet. It's a dog.
2 pets. We
Oh.
have a cat as well.
Oh, stupid cat! It wasn't
Okay.
around when we were there.
No, he's on the couch. He's a
uh,
very old cat, 13 years old.
same question to you. How many pets does Scotty have?
1.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
A dog.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems I'm Scotty's best friend.
Stupid cat. I fucking hate cats.
But you might not be.
I knew that
Scotty's
too.
best friend. So now next question. Has John ever travelled abroad?
Yes, he's going tomorrow
Trick
as well.
question.
He's been
Oh.
away the whole time.
Same
has-
question.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Oh, I know where he's gone.
Oh, yeah, he's been to Prague.
Yes, I have been abroad.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Which is John's favourite festival?
Yeah. Ooh.
Does he have a favourite festival?
No.
Gin festivals.
I was going to say Gin Festival, but do they exist?
Yeah, they do, yeah. One of them Dublin every year.
Stupid.
Does Scotty have any favourite festivals?
Yeah, I'd say it's something like Rockathon or something.
Oh,
No, I don't really go to festivals.
okay.
No.
Which is John's
Rock
favourite TV
Dick.
show?
Sorry?
Which is John's favourite TV show?
Of all time.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
TV show, okay.
He's talked about several TV shows.
Yeah, he has. This is a
Mm.
tough one. And
Mhm.
and he could probably change it if he wanted to, if I just
Yeah.
said something. I'm gonna say Father Ted.
I didn't have Father Ted in my head, but yeah, Father Ted would be up there, yeah.
Oh, why? What would it be?
Probably like something like Homeland or something like that. I used to love Homeland. Or
Oh.
Suits.
And
Oh
what's
yeah.
what's Scotty's favourite TV show?
Father Ted.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh,
Damn
right.
it, I just gave him the answer.
All right, Ted.
Love it.
When did John get his first mobile phone?
Oh Christ. Okay.
Do you know the answer to these?
year or age?
I'm gonna say he was
I know some of them. About you.
He was
That's about Scotty.
17.
No. 16.
Oh, close.
Mitsubishi Triumph.
That was the next question.
Oh no!
Damn it, that was close.
When did Scotty get his first mobile? He's a little bit younger than you now, so.
I'd say he's a bit younger. 17.
It's 15.
15.
15.
Jeez, you're a spoiled brat.
I know,
Technology there.
Yeah. Well, it was this. But again, when he asked me a question, I'm just thinking of me.
Yeah.
So
That's why I went with 17.
Yeah. Well, no, I said 17 for you.
Yeah.
So that was the year that I think that I got one.
And
so
Johnny's
I was 15
younger.
going 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is his favourite food? His go-to favourite food?
Can I say maybe tuna sandwiches?
Tuna sandwiches.
No. Steak dinner.
Stupid. Okay, go on.
Steak.
And what would Scotty's favourite dinner be? Or favourite food, sorry.
His favourite food.
You can go favorite dinner if you want to.
Favourite dinner?
Yeah, if you want.
It has to be ham and cabbage or something.
Spaghetti bolognese,
Oh,
man.
really?
Yeah, I love Italian food.
Very nice. Yeah.
Does John have any allergies?
Allergic to late nights.
That is true. He's right.
Other than that, no.
Does Scotty have any allergies?
Scotty has, at the moment, dairy.
That would be
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I power through it though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Upset belly, is it?
Yeah. Just a
IBS.
little bit gassy.
Yes.
What
I can't believe I just said that in a podcast. Oops.
What does John love doing on weekends? You definitely know this.
DIY. He
DIY.
loves to do
Very
DIY.
good. Very good.
And what does Scotty love to do on weekends?
Ooh, love to do or what do I do?
What do you love to do?
Oh, it's a different question, really.
Spend time with his kids.
Yeah, that'd be true. Yeah. Yeah, and football.
Plus, if you didn't say it was your favourite thing.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
What is the sport John used to play in school?
Oh, interesting. He's looking around thinking as well. What is the sport that John used to play in school? I'm going to say stock market, but I don't think it is. I'm going to say handball.
I did play handball in school.
Oh, good
Nice.
shout.
Oh, good shout.
And what sport would Scotty have played in school?
Soccer.
Easy. Too easy.
And now, probably the one that's going to divide opinion and find out whether you are best friends or not. When is John's birthday? We've talked about that.
Oh, for God's sake.
Back.
You know what's coming now, so you have
Yes.
time to think about it.
Yeah. So can I give a month?
Go for a month first, and then if you're right, then we'll go for the date.
His birthday was on the podcast, wasn't it? We've done it for
Yeah,
over a
we've
year
talked
now,
about
haven't we? I'm going to say March.
Nope.
Oh, damn it.
Do you know when Scotty's is?
I'm going to go with November.
Beautiful. It's not, no.
No,
Okay.
alright.
Do you know when it is?
I know when John's is. I don't know when
Oh,
John's is.
look, no, neither of you are my friends. My birthday is September.
Right, okay.
13th.
No, not even close.
28th.
23rd.
closer.
23rd.
Getting closer again.
24th.
No,
28th.
no. You said
22nd.
28 twice.
22nd.
No, you're going,
21st.
you're going the wrong way.
28th.
No,
27th.
he said it already.
26th.
There you go.
Oh, 26th of September. No,
Same birthday as Ronaldo, by the way.
Oh, very good.
26th of September.
Big Ronaldo, not Brazilian.
1985.
That's correct, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It was
there
a
you go.
Thursday.
1985. Only you got
Seminal day.
yeah.
Mexican earthquakes were happening at the same time.
21st of July.
21st
birthday.
of July.
literally 6 weeks ago.
Isn't that
Yeah.
interesting?
Six podcast episodes.
My
ago.
daughter's birthday is on the 19th of July,
Very
so
good,
it's
very
close
good.
enough to yours. I'll remember that now.
Oh.
Your birthday, I don't know, January.
Yeah.
Yay!
Same as James Miller. Or very close to it, anyway.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
See him still bossing for Brighton.
Oh,
right
of course
back.
he is. He's
Fair
brilliant.
play to him.
Who won that game?
There's no really win. Just I
Just
thought,
you just started to divide us and break us apart as friends.
Bertie wins that game.
getting to know you, you know.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
quite
Getting
good.
to
Yeah,
know
I like that.
you.
Okay, will we move on to our shellbombs?
Shellbombs. Oh, mine is just kind of standard. Do you know the way something that we all do, and maybe you enjoy it, maybe you don't, maybe it's a little bit a moment of quiet, maybe you like to scroll on a bit of Done Deal or a bit of TikTok or whatever you like to do when you're sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
And by throne I mean the toilet.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know, over your lifetime you will spend a full year on the toilet. in your lifetime.
I believe it.
We all know that when nature calls, but did you know just how much time we spend answering it? Hello, nature. On average, over the course of our lives, we spend an entire year sitting on the toilet. That's a lot of time for deep thoughts and daydreaming. Do you think people spend more time now on the toilet because of phones?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What did you do when you went to the toilet before you had a phone?
Get in there and get out.
No, read the Domestos bottle or read the soap bottle.
Yeah, newspapers. There was always magazines in toilets before.
No, not in our house.
4 minutes. That's,
not in my house either. But
that's the recommended time to take to poop.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Ah, yeah, you'd be in and out in that.
Mm.
You can even get a little bit of Instagram or
Depends
something.
if you're in work or not.
Yeah,
You're
well,
doing
that's
it.
the other thing. Yeah, getting work done. Yeah. All right. Okay, can I tell you the funniest joke determined by science?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So launched in 2002, a psychologist Richard Wiseman, I can't speak. Laugh Lab was a giant psychology experiment carried out over the web. Over 41,000 joke entries were submitted, and they were ranked based on over 1.5 million jokes. And here is the funniest joke determined by science. So, 2 hunters are out in the woods when one of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other guy whips out his phone and calls the emergency services. He gasps, "My friend is dead, what can I do?" The operator says, "Calm down, I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead." There's a silence. Then a shot is heard, back in the phone, and the guy says, "Okay, what now?"
Fuck's sake.
Brutal.
That's the best joke ever.
Apparently so, according to science.
It sounds like a Russian joke.
Funny. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Huh.
It's real, like, over that side of the world type joke, isn't it? Brutal, isn't it?
I don't know if it's funny. It's more kind of, that's fucking stupid. Kind of funny,
Seen
isn't
it
it?
coming kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it's how it's told, I guess. Right, John, where you go?
And did you know that the only other things that laugh in the world are monkeys and rats?
Rats laugh.
Rats laugh. Monkeys obviously laugh because they're tied to us, but they've discovered that rats can laugh. They've done experiments on the
Gross.
rats, and they tickle the rats underneath their arms, and they go and they squeak, which is determined as a laugh.
No way.
Oh,
That is absolutely
Very
fascinating.
interesting.
Huh.
So
Shellbomb.
rats laugh.
fucking rats.
I love it.
Shellbomb.
Shellbomb.
Jabba.
The JB Waffle Hour. The JB